it's day 27. I have a couple, like 2.5 more days to go here at MacDowell. So I'm in my red armchair. I'm gonna give some deep thoughts today. I've enjoyed the peace that comes from being here and outside of the art world. So, for example, Instagram doesn't bother me right now. Like, I'll see people succeeding wildly. There'll be stuff out there that usually would like trigger me, doesn't trigger me here. So it's been nice to have like a month off from feeling less than, which is what Instagram makes me feel. So it feels good to be kind of outside the fray. Another thought was I thought it was just particular to my group that there's not that many artists, but it's actually quite characteristic of MacDowell because most of their facilities house writers. They're small cabins sprinkled throughout the woods. They have less space for artists. And so I think that's why they are, at least in my sample, they seem more inclined to take artists who also write, performance artists who are composing and writing, all those things that can be done in a writer's studio. So it seemed like there was a lot of cross-disciplinary people here, and it could be for a reason, because they can host those people in the smaller studios, and I think that makes sense, which makes it even more shocking that I'm here at all, because there's so few large spaces for traditional media, like just a pure painter or a pure sculptor. So that makes a lot more sense. And also, if you come and you might feel alienated, you might feel like it's hard to bond, and that could be characteristic of the fact that there aren't as many artists. Usually when you're with a bunch of artists, you can immediately get into like medium, material, who do you know, who do you not know, where do you blah, 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 blah. Here it's not the case because you're mostly sitting with writers who have that common knowledge together. Not always, because poets wouldn't know necessarily what the novelists, et cetera, et cetera. Like the novelists are talking about their agents, and the poets are forlorn because there's no route to financial success for them. It's very bleak in a lot of ways. But the writers do have a common language, especially poets get together, novelists get together, they know whose agent is who. So as an artist, you may feel a little bit outside of that, and you may feel a little alienated. If that occurs to you, feel free to skip the dinners. I didn't feel free, but I feel like I've heard from other people who have come here that skipping the dinners is very valid. If you're finding it hard to bond with the crew, if there's cliques, just cleave to your studio. Studios, if you've got a fine art studio to yourself, that is already your nirvana. Like, this is the best studio I have had or will ever have to work in. So it was been my mountain, people come and go, especially here, that you're somebody who's your best friend will leave, and then you're back to feeling alienated. Everyone's very nice, but it's hard maybe to connect in that deeper way. The person that you connected in a deeper way is gone. Cleave to that studio. That's really why you're here. You're here to experience the luxury of being fully supported in your creative work and having enough space to do it in. So dinner schminner, hoard your soups, hoard your cookies, and also going to dinner then sets you up for the expectation of extra social events after dinner. And so avoiding all that would be a way to go if you're feeling a little alienated as a fine artist. MacDowell it seems to be more of a writer's residency. So we are a little bit of the outliers in many ways, and so we should feel free to take advantage of the resources they give us, the opportunity to be one of the few artists here, and work in the facilities. And then I think I just wanted to show you my tote of death. Da, da, da. Okay, so it's very well made, sturdy. Yeah, and I'm a painter, so I'm kind of chilling today. I only have a couple more days, so I've been sitting in the sun, being a ragamuffin, sleeping late. Um, I did accidentally make a painting last night, which I didn't mean to. So hopefully it'll dry. It's little. And then I've made a bunch of drawings because those obviously don't have to dry. So yeah, I think I'm going to do one video on my last day. And otherwise, I hope this information's been interesting or entertaining or one of them. I just really enjoyed making this record of my time. So hope everybody's doing good. Miss you. I'll see you soon. Bye.